Just off stats, Russell Westbrook may be the best point guard of all time. But man, in terms of winning, he might not even crack the top 10. I know this sounds crazy, but let's just look. We got Magic Johnson, we got Steph Curry over him, we got Isaiah Thomas, we got Oscar Robertson, CP3. I would have Jason Kidd over him as terms of winning, in terms of impact. I would have John Stockton. I'd have Walt Frazier. He got 2 chips. Don't forget about the old heads. And I got Bob Cousy. So at number 10 is Russell Westbrook. And you can have other point guards in there as well, but with either Gary Payton or whatever. No, I wouldn't say Gary Payton's over him, but Russell Westbrook is number 10. You can really go either way. You can put in Steve Nash in there. I would still have Russell Westbrook over Steve Nash, just career-wise. But come on now, Russell Westbrook might not even crack the top 10 in terms of impact on winning. But in terms of stats, bro, this guy is the man. He is the man. I heard Jalen Rose say this. He is the Wilt Chamberlain of right now. This guy can put up 40 points and 20 assists and 20 rebounds. I would not be surprised if he ended up putting up that stat line, because Russell Westbrook, his legacy is gonna be he's gonna be the triple double king. He's gonna be the most athletic point guard to ever play. He already is. I don't think there's ever gonna be a point guard as athletic as Russell Westbrook. In terms of bringing energy every night, that's what Russell Westbrook does, and he's gonna be, in the conversation for most competitive players of all time, and guys that just bring the most energy night in and night out. That's gonna be a part of his legacy as well. And another part of his legacy is that he's gonna be the greatest Thunder player of all time. He already is. You can put in Gary Payton, Shawn Kemp, KD. None of them, compared to what Russell Westbrook has done, for that OKC franchise. So that's Russell Westbrook's legacy. And if he wins a chip, that doesn't really affect his legacy at all. It doesn't really hurt it or enhance it too much, I don't believe, unless if Russell Westbrook is the driving force of a championship team, then that definitely enhances his legacy. But if he's just like a third wheel, or just a bench player on a championship team later down the line in his career, we're not going to be thinking of him differently as we would if he didn't get a chip. So we got to appreciate Russell Westbrook, but let's just know that in terms of being a second greatest point guard of all time, that Scott Brooks was saying, there's no way that he's over Steph Curry. It's no way he's over Magic. No way he's over Isaiah Thomas, because those guys won and put up good stats. Now, in terms of just stats alone, nobody can compare to Russell Westbrook. I mean, in the past 5 seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged a triple-double. It's going to be now 4 of the last 5 seasons, bro. And the only reason why he didn't average a triple-double in the past 5 seasons straight is because he went to the Rockets, but he was still averaging 27, 7, and 7 alongside James Harden. So this guy, he's going to bring it all night in and night out. He's going to play his heart out night in and night out. Part of what makes him great is that he goes at 110% every night, but part of what doesn't make him as great as the other ones is that he's always going 110% every night. Sometimes you got reel it back and try and look at things a little bit different, but that's his legacy, and I think we should appreciate Russell Westbrook. But at the same time, he does deserve some criticism. The fact that the Wizards are only the 10th seed in the East. 10th seed in the East, bro. If they were like a 6th seed, a 7th seed, an 8th seed at that, I'd be like, all right, but to be a 10th seed in the East, bro, come on, you can't just be exempt from all criticism if you're going to just be a 10th seed in the East. You and Bradley Beal alone, especially in the East, bro, y'all gonna have to be at least a playoff team. So the fact that y'all fighting for this playoff spot, that's not a good look. But of course, with the stats and all of that, bro, Russell Westbrook is up there with the greatest point guards of all time. Not even greatest point guards, greatest players of all time, with what he has done, with the Thunder, with the Wizards, and what he's doing with this team, bro. He's averaging, put up 20 plus assists and 20 plus rebounds in a game, bro. This is unheard of. I don't know if any player is gonna ever do stuff like this, like 20 assists, 20 rebounds. This is ridiculous. You can say all you want about how Russell Westbrook pads his stats. If he was really if it was this easy to get a triple double, then guys like LeBron, Giannis, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, they would have all done it by now, but they haven't. So it takes some heart to do this night in and night out to average a triple double, bro. It says something that he's doing this for almost 5 straight seasons. 4 of the last 5 seasons, what he has done. So you definitely gotta appreciate Russell Westbrook. He's an icon. He is a legend in the game of basketball. But let's slow down with talking about he's in the conversation the top 2 greatest point guards of all time. Heck no, because I can name at least 8 guys that are better than him career-wise right now, and that's not even counting Allen Iverson, who could very well, some people classify him as a shooting guard or point guard. He has had a better career than Kendrick Perkins talking about I would take Russell Westbrook's career over Allen Iverson. You're tripping. Allen Iverson has obviously had the better career than Russell Westbrook. Imagine if Allen Iverson played with Kevin Durant, James Harden, who else? But Paul George. He ain't played with none of those players, but he still brought that Sixers team to the finals and got a game on Kobe and Shaq. Like, come on now. That comparison, it isn't even a debate that Allen Iverson has had the better career. But again, let us respect Russell Westbrook, but he's not exempt from criticism. The fact that the Wizards have kind of not lived up to expectations this season. Let me know what y'all think. Is Russell Westbrook top 5 point guard of all time? Is he top 10? Where is he ranked on your all-time point guard list? For me, in terms of career-wise, I can put a lot of guys over him. So he's probably in that 8, 9, 10 range. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not hating, but it's just facts. It's just, bro, let's just be real now. He's not even in the conversation for top 5 if you're just talking about wins. But let me hear what y'all guys say. Drop that down below in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all that jazz. Be sure to follow me on Real Talk with MJ on TikTok. We gonna blow up on TikTok, y'all. Instagram, Twitter at Real Talk with MJ #1. And with that being said, y'all,